I'm Allison, and welcome to Big Brother. I was going to say, welcome to Big Brother. Oh.
I love that you were like, welcome to, like, you're about to, like, be or something.
It's been a day. It's been the weirdest day. It started out, the bottom just fell out from 8:30 on. It was just like, bye.
The bottom fell out.
Bye. It just fell out. I've been trying to collect everything and pass
So
it
just
up.
another day for you.
I know, it's another day. It is a while. I know I'm bitching. Welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Big Brother. It's another season. It's season 26. I believe this is the 10th season in a row I have covered, including
really?
Big Brother OTT.
Congrats on that.
I started doing that in the summer of 2015. That was 9 years ago. 9 years ago.
Do you know when my first season of covering Big Brother with you was? Was it Big Brother
March
21?
2018. March 2018 was Big Brother Canada.
Oh, that's right. You're right. But yeah, we're here at Big Brother 26. Like, I can't believe like another year has gone by. Like, it's been like a whole year since we've been talking about Jag and Bowie Jane and Sari and like.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Wow. Yeah.
I know, right? Like, so I'm
Bowie.
excited to like put that like pretty meh mid-season to rest. And hopefully this cast is going to deliver a little bit more. What are y'all's like first impressions? Oh wait, first like I want to say hi to
some people.
Yeah, I want to say hi. Sorry, I just like am ready to like start talking to Big
like
Brother.
Okay.
But with us we have Jackie. Hi Jackie, how you doing?
Hi.
And we have Aaron. And Aaron, this is your first time chatting Big Brother with us. We just love like talking Survivor with you. So wanted to swing in and chat some Big Brother too and help us draft some lovely house guests.
Yeah, I'm excited. I remember my first season of Big Brother 5.
Classic.
When I had to use a VCR to record the episodes, and I, as a little kid, I didn't know how to record different days at different times, so I never recorded everything. It was a grand time, but
you didn't know how to set the VCR timer
to record because like it was different days.
I know, Aaron.
Like
I could do this in my sleep.
Oh,
I was the master.
Allison
I
was
was
the
the
OG
go-to
TiVo.
in the house.
I was like OG TiVo.
I got to record something. Where's Allison? She's got nothing else going on. Where's she going? She knows how to do the VCR. Come here.
Yeah. And Jackie, Jackie, you just like rewatched like Big Brother, or not rewatch, like for the first time you watched Big Brother 6, right?
Yes, I went through. I watched 2. I watched 6, 7, and I'm in the middle of watching 10.
Gotcha. Ooh, I want to hear some like Big Brother 10 thoughts like eventually, but oh my gosh. So I like talking about the Big Brother 26 cast now, like first of all, hopefully there's no like Luke incident this year. Infamously this time last year on the draft, I said Luke was going to be exactly like me in the Big Brother house, and then I retracted that statement almost immediately.
Let me tell you how bad.
I got choked up just thinking about it.
I'm looking at this cast earlier, and I picked out who the Luke could be, but I'm not going to say.
Ooh. I have an idea actually too of who it's probably going to be.
I'm curious. We're on Luke alert.
Yep.
Oh my God.
So over half the cast is over 30 years old, which I think is always a good thing. It feels like there's less like super fans overall this season. Like I feel like there's a lot more like recruits or like what the hell is this person doing here? Also, I feel like there's more of a political spectrum of people this year. Does that make any sense? Like I'm getting some like conservative vibes from some of these house guests. And if they're like not like great Big Brother, like knowledgeable Big Brother players, like maybe this is just gonna lead to like a very messy season, which I would be here for after how boring Big Brother 25 was, right? So
yeah,
I don't know, man. What do you guys think?
I just don't know anymore. I'm looking at the cast and I see the normal prototype females and males that have been recycled and recycled and recycled, and they're going to make it far, and they're going to do shit that's going to piss me off. And I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, if it's like if you asked Chat GPT, can you give me a Big Brother cast and AI generate it? This is kind of what you would get.
And that's the theme, I think.
And they all look a little off, right? Like how like AI people look a little off.
And seeing this cast, my brain was like the current state of the feeds, where it's just like in my mind and it's gone. It's not coming back. It's a cast.
So that's another thing that like was just found out like in the past like day or two is they are removing the like rewind and replay feature on the Big Brother live feed. So if you don't watch it in the moment,
whoa!
Oh well.
Hold on a minute. No.
Yeah,
what?
they're trying to save money. It's like, so I think if I have the correct information, I think they're like combining it with the way they do it for Pluto. So it's just like
Pluto.
The Pluto TV feed where it's just whatever the feed is. Yeah.
I'm full of conspiracy theories since Saturday on. So let me tell you my new conspiracy theory. Okay. Let me tell you what they're doing now.
Oh boy.
They are doing this on purpose so we don't catch shit. So we don't catch them doing stuff. Oh, you mean go back get it? You can't now.
Nope.
You can't.
But those Big Brother fans, they're gonna record it. Like
they're psycho.
I've never done that.
It's gonna be out there. Like I don't know. Like who is this for? I don't really see what
Yes.
And especially if you see something live, you're still gonna see it. So it's just like, I mean, obviously there won't be as many eyes, but like if somebody sees something and they record it, that clip's gonna circulate, and it's not really gonna do what they think it's doing.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. And I just real quick, hello, Kylan, Joseph, Valencia, Thomas, everyone in the chat. Hello. We'll get to y'all in just a sec. But let me ask you, and I'm getting on in the years. I'm 47. I have 2 grandchildren. My notes are covered in banana and chocolate milk. This is a long story, and I'm not going to tell it. I shouldn't be in the cast. I'm so old. If I hear old one more time when anyone refers to some of the ages in this cast, I'm flipping a table and tossing a cat. It's going to happen.
Oh, my God.
I don't even know what I was about to say. What were we talking about?
The live feeds.
Okay, here's the thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. See what just happened? Y'all, I'm in the early stages.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Got to be in the early stages of menopause. I think my doctor's nuts. I am. I'm losing it. What are we talking about again? No, seriously. Okay, the live feeds. So, back in the day when I used to watch live feeds on a laptop, this was before iPads, people, and iPhones. I was on my laptop, and they were not light back then, people. I used to have to take it to the bathroom with me. It didn't. I can't remember if it had this. Now I'm talking like 2004.
Did she freeze?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
We're talking about how old laptops are.
Yep.
I'm back.
The laptop said,
oh
yeah,
no, is her internet 2004?
The spirit of the old laptop is
do I have to upload like the real player? Those
I
real
know,
player videos,
Oh,
the Flash.
I know she's like screing at her
computer
right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna remove her for now. Hopefully she'll come back. Yeah. So while Allison gets her shit together and comes back, here she is.
Oh.
What was the last thing you heard?
Your 2004 computer.
You just started to talk and then it paused, and I was like on bated breath. I was like, "Oh, what are you about to say?"
Okay, really quick before I get cut off again. See, they steal my ideas too. But anyway, I think back in the day when I used to watch it on a laptop in the early 2000s, we couldn't rewind it either. I really
Yeah.
think that it was, and when you could, no, because you could, but it was not very far. Like I can
Right.
go back 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So now y'all are going to know what it's like to have to carry your iPads or whatever you're watching it on to the can, to the bathroom, everywhere. Your cars.
I think we're all like, I think the main concern is like, you know, Big Brother Canada was just canceled after like them removing the live feeds altogether. So I just hope this isn't like the first like inch towards like them like removing the live feeds. So I don't know, like real scared about it, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. We ready to start drafting people?
Ready.
Yeah, put me back in my proper slot. I can't concentrate on this side. Thank you.
All right. So, well, I'm gonna rearrange for like the draft order, but as the okay. So I have to set this up properly because I am the reigning draft winner for the second year.
We're gonna have to hear this all night.
Did you mute it?
She muted me. She muted me. But you know, so the big question this year is like, can I bring home a third win in a row? And I'm not sure I can because for the past 2 years I've been like, okay, like these are like my winner candidates, and like I don't feel like that strongly about like any one person in this cast. Like I don't know, like it's just like a weird like scrambled vibe to me. Where like last year I was like, oh, for sure, like I'm definitely picking Jag. And then like I had Taylor and Monty the previous year. So I don't know, like I'm just saying like I don't feel as good this year. So I'm gonna pick the order as Jackie going first, then Allison, then Aaron, and then myself. I want like a vibe check before I make like my first pick here. And we're going snake style. So after that, I'm going to pick my second person. We go back to Aaron, Allison, and then Jackie picks twice, vice versa. So with that being said, any other thoughts before we before Jackie makes her first pick?
Do you want to put us in order on the side?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Jackie, Allison, Aaron, myself. Cool. All right, Jackie, you're first. Let's hear it. Who's gonna win Big Brother 26?
Oh, that's what number one means? Because
yeah, right.
I'm just really excited to see this person on cast. I follow them on Instagram. She's a mogul for me. I've also seen some other people that have followed her that have also done the same thing that she does. And I'm really amazed at the work that she does, the empire that she has created. And I'm excited to see her on my TV screen. Gosh, I feel the same way with the Mole One when Dom was on Mole One. And I followed him already on social media for so long before I saw him on TV. So my first pick is Decor. I already am familiar with her personality, her style. I've already followed her on Instagram for since the pandemic.
Cool.
So I'm excited to see what she does.
So T-Cora is 23 years old. She's a crochet business owner, right, Jackie? And I did get a sense that she is like one of like the few like legit Big Brother fans on this cast, which I think is a plus. But she doesn't scream like super fan, right? So I feel like she's not going to get targeted as like like she's the next like Vanessa or something like that. So I think this is a great first pick.
Thanks.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, in the same way that Bowie Jane, being from Australia, could have been a helpful thing, because I think there's something to be said about like accents in the house, especially like if you're the only person that has it. And I think having that London influence and being like, oh, where are you from? Like, I just feel like people are gonna really like her and just want to like be around her for the summer, just to hear her stories. So yeah.
What do you think, Allison?
I hope they let her knit in the house because I'm dying to watch this. I mean, I want to see someone knit.
Can we have a Big Brother crochet club, please?
Can we? Like freaking Julia Roberts, she knits. And like a lot of people knit for therapy reasons. And I'm like, man, I'm tapped out. I got to find something else. So
see,
I'm
that
thinking
makes me
knitting.
think they wouldn't let you knit if it's like a therapeutic thing. Like they want house guests like ready to like kill each other.
I don't think she knits for therapy reasons. I was talking more about myself.
True. Yeah. I don't. I didn't really.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I hope that I did notice that how she's gonna leave her mark is I'm gonna do all this stuff and they're never gonna see it coming and they're not gonna know it. I hate. I don't want to hear anyone say that anymore. Because it all comes out in the what you never laying low. Everything you do comes out. It's you no. But I think she'll do. I think she's adorable. And like I said, I'll see them knitting the needles. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right, Allison. Well, let's see your first pick.
Now let me ask a question.
Oh boy.
It's not my winner pick. It's just a pick, right?
You can do whatever you want with your draft pick.
It doesn't have to be like the person I think that's going to win. It's just somebody in my draft. That's where I'm at with this cast.
However you want, whatever criteria. I mean, Beth does hers based on astrology, so like you do you, whatever you want to do.
Well, I base this on who annoyed my 5-month-old grandson the least when they were talking. Let's see here. Like I said, I've got to flip through here. I apologize. Okay, this is someone I'm picking, but I'm just picking. Okay, because I got a lot of. I'm gonna pick Angela.
Oh,
yeah.
Angela Murray, 50, from Long Beach, California. Yeah, she's real estate. She moved from Long Beach, California to Syracuse, Utah. Why? That just seems backwards. Shouldn't you move from Utah to California? That seems weird. That intrigued me. That's the first thing I saw, and I'm like, she's going on my list. Let's see. I don't know. She talks about how she kind of put her life on hold to raise her kids and take care, her family. And now that she's older and she's getting to do it, she's excited. I really feel like she's going to appreciate this opportunity, which I can identify with, being older. And she would tell her little Angela self all of the great things she's going to accomplish in her life by crash landing on Big Brother 26.
I think crash landing is a great word.
That's what it's all about in life, landing on Big Brother. And look, I can identify, as sad as that is. That's it.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. I got a lot of crap last year during the draft because I didn't know what to think of Felicia, and man, she really changed. I think she changed everyone's mind. She broke the mold for the older ladies. Okay?
Definitely.
And I feel like Angela might bring a little bit to the table. She's a mom. She's no nonsense. We are empathetic, but we also know how to get shit done. And you can cry, you can scream, you can yell, you can throw a tantrum all you want. My answer's not gonna change. Yep. When you're old enough to pay the bills, help pay the bills around here, then I will take your input into consideration.
There you go. I hope we get like Karen from Big Brother Canada 5 vibes from her. Like Karen was like in her, I believe in her 50s when she played BB Can 5, and she was also a realtor. So I just want like that type of character.
I don't know if we're gonna get that.
I know that's setting the bar real high. I know.
I mean, she looks like a Karen, but not that kind of Karen.
Hey, I mean, maybe one of the HOH comps will be like speaking to a manager, like endurance competition,
or an accounting exercise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, like all of her interview questions, she's like, I'm so excited to be here. I'm such a big fan of the show. Like, I feel like she's just gonna like really soak up this experience in a great way. So I'm excited to see how she does.
Yep.
All right, Aaron, are you ready? Are you ready for your first draft?
Are you ready for a shakeup?
Okay, there's two people that I actually do want. and I'm trying to figure out the order. And I do not think that Tyler is going to pick the person that I want more. So I'm going to pick my second person
Okay.
and see if it returns to me.
Uh-oh.
Give me Chelsie. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know,
Chelsea.
Chelsie, I believe, is one of the few super fans, right? And I was trying to feel like who's going to win competitions. And I feel like Chelsie would probably be in my top 5, top 6 people that is most likely to win at least a competition in the game. And I feel like Chelsie would be the kind of person that would be involved in whatever super alliances in the house or whatever structures in the house. So I feel like, yeah, why not?
She's a former basketball player too, so I think
Yeah.
that lends to her like athleticism possibilities. I think this is a great first pick, Aaron. I think she's a nonprofit director, which I think is like a really interesting job as well, handling like all types of personalities and stuff. I hope that her personality is strong enough. Like I had such high hopes on Nicole, and then she was just so like mid that like she just like didn't have any impact, and so I want Chelsie to like be a little bolder than that, you know.
We did have Casey though.
We did. That's true.
So that's kind of who I was thinking of. I was like, it's probably like, you know, like a calm presence in the house that's gonna win a bunch of things.
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Jackie, what do you think?
So I'm bad. I didn't watch all the interviews, but I'm basing all of my information off of the Instagram post that came out today where they were all doing the candy in the bowl. And I did like that she said she's bringing the social. Like that's her vibe. And I'm with you, Aaron, on the possible Casey of it. Like she's gonna be probably a little bit more of a softer presence, but definitely there in all of the things and all of the conversations.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well,
oh, go ahead.
Oh yes, excuse me. Sorry. I think she's going to be the one that does lay low, and you don't really know she's doing some stuff because she's not going to have, you look, you don't have to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she's going to be great at competitions. She's going to do good. I like her.
All right. Well, I'm going to make my first pick, and
this. You want a drum roll?
Well, I am happy to report that like my first pick is like still on the board.
That's good.
I thought he would be taken by now, but I'm gonna go with Cam as my first pick. So I'm picking Cam first and foremost because he's from Maryland, around like 20 minutes like away from where I grew up. So always going to root for a Maryland house guest. But Cam is just like the total package to me in terms of like somebody that's really great athletically. Of course, like we saw how much like that mattered in comps last year for Jag. Like the comps are just really skewed towards these like athletic men. And I think Cam is like at like the perfect age, perfect athleticism. But I feel like he, like watching his video interviews, he has like a really good charm about him too. Like there's another guy that's like very like has like a douchey presence. And Cam is just like the total opposite of that. Like he feels like such like a charming guy. He reminds me a lot of Tyshawn from BB Can 9. And I feel like he could play a very similar type of game to that. So like I like Cam just checked all the boxes for me. So that's my first pick.
Good pick.
Thank you.
He's a physical therapist. Am I still muted? No. I don't know. He's a physical therapist. I think that might help some. You think?
True.
With all the old people in the house this season, we're going to need some help because I'm telling you, I hurt watching these challenges, y'all. I sneezed so hard the other day. I had to lay on the floor for about 10 minutes and just stare at the ceiling. So, help me through that. I don't know. I didn't really get to study. Like, I don't have my notes. I can't remember. There's freaking 16 of these people.
No worries, you're good.
Look, he's going to backstab. He's going to do what he's got to do for 750. Okay.
I also don't see like a showman's like ending his game either. Like
No.
I feel like he feels
I hope
like more of a head on his shoulders than that.
He wants to work with parents. I remember that.
Let's see. Aaron or Jackie, anything else?
I think he could be taken down by a showman. I think a little.
Ooh.
I think if you get like a Rubina or like what was in Liz, like if you just, I think maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I see.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go for my next pick. You know, Cam is like the safe pick, right? So I'm gonna go in the opposite direction of like a really fun pick for like a player I'm really excited to see. I'm gonna pick Quinn for my next pick.
Oh.
Quinn just wants to be the next like Dr. Will, Paul, like nasty villain but great player, and Quinn is like definitely the most like super fan out of like this entire cast. So I feel like if anybody can get it done in like a Kevin Jacobs kind of way, maybe it could be Quinn. Of course, like Quinn looks a little scrawny, looks a little not like influencer-y like a lot of this cast does. So I wonder, like, I worry about like his first impression. But you have to think like Dan was on the block week 2 and he ended up being like an amazing player. Kevin Jacobs was on the block week 1 and survived and went on to play like a masterful game too. So Quinn can do it. Like if he just survives the block that first week or two, and I think we have some kooky characters that could be that first boot before Quinn maybe. So I don't know. We'll see. Like if he can do it, it'll be a really fun season, and that would just be really fun to root for a maniac on my draft team. So that's why I'm picking Quinn.
You don't think that Quinn will play too hard too fast?
I don't think so, because he said like he wants to play like a rat strategy. So I think like Andy Herron or Nicole Franzel, like that type of winning game, and I could totally see Quinn doing that. Sorry, I cut you off, Aaron.
My worry for Quinn is Matt. It depends on how much power Matt has in the game. Matt is another person in the cast that's one of the more Mactor types. And kind of got the vibe that Matt's not really into the super fans, kind of looking out for those kinds of people and wanting to probably get rid of them. So if Matt is able to have influence over people, Quinn sticks out like a sore thumb in the superfan category. So unless Quinn is able to get a good social footing, again, it's a risk, like you said. But I hope that that's not the case and that Quinn goes far, because I would love to see that.
Yeah. Ladies, what do you think?
I said what I thought. I'm afraid he's going to play. I don't know. Something. I have a weird feeling like we're going to want Quinn to go far, and something's going to happen, like possibly Matt. I'm telling you, something will happen. Like this will be our game savior right here. It'll be in the smack dab in the middle of the game, and it's going to teeter-totter, and this is the defining moment of Big
America's
Brother
vote.
26. And something's going to happen to F it all up. Okay? That's where I'm at.
Zombie week.
Yes.
Oh. No more.
Jackie's like, no.
Remember the hex?
Oh, that'll wait.
The halting hex.
The halting hex?
The Big Brother takeover.
Ugh. Are you ready for a takeover?
All right.
Oh, goodness gracious. No.
All right. Aaron, let's hear your next pick.
Hey, so you did not pick the person that I was wanting to pick. And I'm also going to go in the direction of a risky pick. This person could very well be the first boot, but if they get through the first week, I do have reason to think that they are going to make it far in the game. They have a gay father. They have been bullied. They've been the bully. I'm gonna take Tucker.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I just Tucker's that person where it's like, oh, I don't know if I want this guy to go far, but then they're gonna go far anyway, and I'm like, okay, there's not a great crop of guys this year. I'm not gonna lie about that. But somebody's gonna have to make it far. I guess and of the ones I think of looking at, I just feel like Tucker, the jokester, one of the many cooks in the house apparently. I feel like if Tucker comes in with the more jokester kind of cooking for everybody vibe, from the East Coast, I feel like East Coasters do well,
Mhm.
even Gina Marie, East Coast still got to the final two. I don't know what it is about the people on the East Coast, but I didn't want to pick him. I just feel like I feel better about Tucker than some of the other guys. So yeah.
Yeah, this is what my first thought when I saw Tucker was he's gonna be one of the bros that walks around in the house constantly shirtless in his swim trunks,
Oh,
I'm okay
being
with
told
that.
to put his mic on. Tucker, please put on your mic.
I feel like he's gonna be like Zach Rance. Like that's the
Yeah.
first house guest that I think of, or like a Johnny Mac, like just like like there's like a screw loose in there, like somehow. And I feel like he's gonna provide comedy like all season long and just be a little messy. So if that's the case, I'm here for it. But I feel like Twitter is like talking about this guy more than like any other house guest. So I feel like he could be like a fan favorite pick for like an advantage or like some kind of America's vote or something too.
Is this his hashtag white boy summer?
I think so.
Is this Tucker's white boy summer? I bet it is. He's the hot guy.
There you go.
Kind of looks like Jim Carrey, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He
that's what he
does.
said. He said that. Yeah.
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got that same like
Yeah.
he
square
funny?
If he was on claim to fame, I would have been like, yeah.
So I didn't get. Oh, there it is, right there. I didn't get to see a lot of him, so I didn't know that. Okay. I could be wrong.
All right. Well, Allison,
Yes.
I think it's your turn.
So I'm a little bit. I'm been inspired to take a little bit of. I'm gonna follow Aaron, and I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk myself.
Oh.
I'm going with Kenney Kelley.
I literally
Oh,
knew
yeah.
my mouse
Yeah.
was hovering over that name. I literally knew you were gonna pick him next.
Just
Actually,
change
that's a great
my
pick.
team name to Team Medicare.
RB?
RP. ARP. Listen,
Hey.
I don't know. I didn't see any interviews of him talking, so I don't know. This could be a big mistake, but he's a retired undercover cop or something.
Yep.
Mhm.
He's a former undercover cop, Allison. It says it
Mhm.
right there. He started watching the season of Derek Levasseur. Okay. And yeah, he really I'm intrigued by undercover anything. Undercover cops, undercover boss, all of it. I'm there. I love it. I love that kind of stuff. So I'm just kind of curious if he'll blow his cover or he's going to come in there with his Boston accent because he's from Boston, it says, and he doesn't say he's from anywhere, living anywhere else. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a thick one. Yeah. So I'm just curious to see how he carries himself and how he does it. What is this guy and it's no relation, by the way. Thanks for asking. We are not related. Kenney Kelley, Alice again. Anyway, so I wonder if this guy is gonna lie about his profession, or is he going to tell the truth? Let's play a game real quick. From looking at Kenney, what do you think he should tell people that he does for a living?
I mean, that's the thing is like he says he's an undercover cop, but he looks like a cop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's gonna say he was a bouncer.
He reminds
so?
me of Stabler from Law and Order. If he didn't dye his beard. You know what? Like that looks like Elliot Stabler from Law and Order SVU and organized crime, by the way. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about this pick, but you do you for your team, I guess.
I always do me.
Jackie or Aaron, anything?
I feel like the thing that worked for Derek is that Derek was in his 30s, so it was a lot easier for him to like blend into a house of 20-year-olds.
Was he really?
And kind of like make himself, younger-ish.
Huh.
And so I feel like it's different being a couple decades older and then trying to do that in a house of like 20-year-olds. I just feel like, and especially with the demographics of people in the house, I just feel like they're gonna feel like this guy's a cop.
This guy's a narc.
Who's
the narc?
And I know he says he's a very persuasive person, but I just feel like trying to be like talked to. Like I just feel like I'm going to be interrogated in every conversation. I feel like that's how it's going to come across. And I one of these two people on your team is going to go very far, and the other one is not. So I feel like this is one of the great picks.
Look at this guy.
Great picks.
But let's hear me out.
Okay.
We don't know. Let's think about this from a Law and Order perspective. Dun, dun.
Okay.
We don't know how deep he has been undercover.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't break that undercover. Look, he's tatted. He's got a tat on his arm, looks like a sleeve. So, we don't know how far the rabbit hole of undercover goes. Being older, being 52, he's been at it a little bit longer. He could swing it. Maybe he, in turn, could show Derek I don't know who I'm kidding. You're looking at the first two nominees right there in my box.
Yeah.
That's it. The first two nominees. And neither one are winning veto. That's it. Next.
All right, Jackie, go for it.
I would like to say though, Allison, I actually had Kenney on my list as well.
Thank you, Jackie.
I think he's going to be on our list of many former police officers who were bouncers in every reality TV show.
We're bounced out first.
I think he will be okay.
You're never going to unsee Officer Stabler, Jackie. You know it. You know it.
I'm not. No. Okay. No, I'm not. I'm ready. I'm excited that my number 2 is still on the board, but also this might be a weird pick. For me, at least. I'm interested in Cedric.
Right.
Oh. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm only going
I see it.
I'm only going off of his youth here. With this AI twist that's coming, I feel like he may be the most equipped or the most prepared for this twist, and I think that he might have a little bit of longevity because of the twist.
I feel like he's so young though, and so like bright-eyed with like his youthful energy. That's almost like little like maybe I'm just like getting old, but like that energy now is like really off-putting to me. Like I feel like he's trying to be like an influencer or have like a distinct like personality type in the diary room. And I feel like he's just gonna play like super messy, super like he's gonna play like 10 weeks worth of Big Brother in like 3 days. Like he's gonna be running all around that house at like lightning speed the first week.
Yeah, he's gonna be ready.
I have a question.
oh,
No, Aaron, go ahead because I got to think.
yeah, I'm torn on Cedric. Just from reading his answers, there's this weird dichotomy between him being like, I'm loyal. Like if you're loyal to me, I'm loyal to you.
Yep.
And like but then he also was like, but you have to be like a little bit of a puppet master, but just a puppet master that's not seen. And I don't know what kind of energy we're gonna get. I think it's gonna be that like, and it's not even like a mature 21. It really is a youth. Like maybe the Marine aspect of his past will help, maybe, but I don't know if it does.
What past? He's 21.
I know that's the problem.
He's a
Because
former Marine.
I think in terms of challenges, he'll be good. But I think in terms of like navigating the social aspects of the game, I just don't know, because I feel like he's gonna want. I think he's going to end up being a loyal soldier, but in his mind, he'll think that he's trying to puppet master everything, but it's not going to come across the same way that Kenney would, because Kenney would actually be able to do that. But I don't get that energy from Cedric. So I think he'll be good. I think he'll be like in the end and like be like an alliance member that's like clipped off at like final 6 or 5 or something like that. But I don't know, and I also don't see the house respecting him for some reason, just because he's so young. Like it's not like Michael Yerger, where I feel like if he got to the end, maybe I could see people doing it. And Michael Yerger was younger than he was when he played. So like I don't know. I hope the best for him. I like him.
I do. Yeah,
I don't know.
He's cute. Here's another one. Moved from California to Idaho. I don't get this big move in the opposite direction here, people. Doesn't make any sense to me. See the things I pay attention to? Look, he's 21. He's a former. What happened? Did something happen?
Yeah, that's the question.
I would like to know that you're only a Marine for. Hey, look, sometimes people sign up because it pays for your schooling too. So, I mean, it doesn't mean he's a quitter or anything. I just want to point that out because I have tons of people in service in my family. Jesus. God, leave me alone. They're everywhere you go. Yeah. So I was kind of curious about that. I think Cedric is young. I think that where I worry about Cedric is I hope to God a showmance does not get in the way.
Like Corey.
Written all over his pretty little face. Okay.
And his mom isn't there to stop him.
Right. It's happening.
I'm going to make a bold prediction.
There's going to be stains all over that house because Mama's not there.
Oh, God.
You don't want me to bring my black light.
Can you imagine that room with like all the beds that are like in the stairs?
No.
Like,
Aaron,
no.
You don't know this about me, but Tyler and Beth learned in New Orleans in the hotel room. I take a black light with flashlight with me everywhere I go.
That's great. That's great though.
And I was going over that hotel room like a fine-tooth comb. There was some questionable splatter on the doorknob.
It's better not to know though.
Area.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say,
yeah.
That's what my grandma taught me. Don't go looking for something that you don't want to find. Be careful.
I'm just saying. But I'm just concerned about a show or something like that happening. But I also feel that I have Marines in my family. I have, you name it, Air Force, Army, all of it. That Marine boot camp is no day. It's the hardest. It's right under Navy SEAL training. Yeah. So I'm really interested to see what phases him and what doesn't, because I don't care how old you are. That gets in your head. So I'm just kind of curious about that. But if he's chasing the kitty cat, then that's going to get in the way.
There you go. All right. Well, Jackie, you have the next pick.
Okay. So that was my playful one. Am I frozen? I'm probably freezing.
You're good.
Now, my other friendly one, I want to see Rubina do pretty well.
Yes.
I like her.
Yes.
I just liked her energy. I liked how she came off in the Instagram video I believe she said she was going to bring fun, something to that effect. I'm like, yeah, let's see it. She doesn't give me social media like kitty purr boots down,
Oh,
but she gives me
God.
distinguished online presence
Right.
and maturity.
I think this is a great pick, Jackie. I really wanted her on my team for like the next pick. I like her age at 35 years old. She's an event bartender, which takes like a lot of like social charisma. She was really fun in the diary room, like answering her questions too. And apparently she's a roller skating content creator. So that's pretty fun too. But I just think she's a great personality. Like I think we could have like the next like Brittany Haynes, like a diary room confessional queen. Like I just think she's gonna be a really fun character this season, and I'm excited for her.
She's 35. She does not look 35. She's
looks beautiful.
A lot younger than that. I just hope she doesn't take a page out of Bowie Jane's book and lie about her age. Just be 30 freaking 5. Not that she said she was going to do that, but I have nothing nasty to say.
Aaron, what do you think of Rubina?
I wanted to pick Rubina next. Rubina was one of my top picks, so I feel very good about this. Rubina says she has like big sis energy. I just feel like it's going to be really welcome in this house. And I think I feel like for some reason this house is going to be more vibes than strategy per se. Whereas like BB25 was like very like there was a lot of like heavy like whirlwind strategy going on. I feel like this house is going to be a lot more vibe in comparison, a lot more mellow, not mellow, but like this more like mateship, for lack of a better word. And I feel like Rubina would be a really cool person for that. I think Rubina would be very well.
I can almost see her being like a social chameleon, like kind of like hopping around from like group to group to group.
I feel like she's gonna fly under the radar, like Aaron. I'm sorry, Aaron. What's the name of the first person you picked?
Chelsie.
I feel like Chelsie and Rubina will.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to call them. I hate the term. I don't feel like they'll float, but I feel like they will. I feel like they will fly under the radar, but they're doing the work to do so. If that makes sense.
Like Taylor Hale, you know, like that kind of player.
Yes,
that kind of winner. All right, Allison. I'm looking at your team. I'm very excited to see who follows these two.
Lighting is really messed up, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Oh God, I'm just gonna have to look like that person. Oh, buckle up, kids. You have no idea. You could probably guess.
I don't think I can.
Hold on. I gotta look at his picture.
Are you gonna do the
I know who you're gonna pick.
Am I gonna what?
She's gonna pick Chemo.
Oh.
No, I am not.
No? Okay.
No, you're gonna pick Matt, right?
I'm picking Joseph Rodriguez.
Oh,
that's a good one.
He was my next
video
pick.
store. Yeah.
30,
I love
Tampa, Florida. Video store clerk. Which one? Because they're like all closed.
It's a chain in Tampa.
Is it
it's like a I can't remember which Tampa video store it is, but
what is it like what are the videos?
Viper Video, I think.
Viper Video. Like I saw the storefront and it looks really.
Oh yeah, the storefront is like it's
sketchy.
It's just it's very
I don't know. I actually heard somewhere. I was reading Rob Sesternino on RHAP. They were because I was wondering about his name. First of all, Joseph. That's my kitty cat's name. Little Jojo. But they were talking about, and I totally forgot about this. Glenn had from what was it? Big Brother.
Oh
18?
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, 18. Was it 18?
Yeah, 18. Yeah.
The first boot, Glenn the
Garcia.
older guy. Yeah, Glenn Garcia. He had a troll account on Twitter, and it was Joey Rodriguez, or was it Joseph Rodriguez?
I think it was Joseph Rodriguez. Yeah.
And so it kind of, and they were joking about how now everyone's kind of questioning his.
Yeah, Joey
like,
Rodriguez. Yeah.
Is that a real mustache? Is this really who he is? Are we being tricked? And I was completely obsessed with that. So I had to pick
Wait,
him.
what if like, you know how we just said like AI like makes people look like fake people look like a little off, and we were saying that about this cast. What if like on the Big Brother premiere, like we find out like these people are actually all like returning Big Brother players? They're just like the AI versions of them or something.
Oh,
I don't
God.
know.
I would.
That's,
Who is
that's
this?
crazy.
Who is this guy? Josh Martinez?
Maybe
Is this Josh's persona?
if he's not filming the challenge, I don't know. But
God.
no, I think this is a really great pick, Allison. Like he was going to be my next person I picked if he came back to me. He like, I think Terrence said he reminds me of Matt Hoffman from Big Brother 12. And I totally agree with that. Like, I think he's going to be a little diabolical this season, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
I think this guy's going to get HOH-itis, and I'm so here for it. This guy's going to be twirling that stash while people come up to talk to him in that HOH. Yes. My dad had that kind of mustache when he met my mom. It's a, what do they call it? A handlebar mustache? I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Anybody else want to say anything about Joseph? All right. Well, Aaron, you have the next pick here.
I know. Where are we going, Aaron?
Pickens.
Can I pick the 17 house?
Where are we going?
Right?
God. You know what? This profession, I feel like, has produced some iconic Big Brother house guests. So I would be remiss to see a VIP cocktail waitress and
knew
not
you were
pick
gonna
her.
say that.
And I was gonna do something else, but I was like, you know what? No, let me pick Leah. I just feel like, I don't know. Leah has the whole 26 thing. She's 26. She has the tattoo of 26. I don't know. The numbers are significant for me too. So like, I just feel like, I don't know. Because I feel like normally Leah would be somebody that I would overlook and maybe pick later. But you know what? Why not? Pick her now, I guess.
Yeah, I think like, so Leah, I was like, okay, VIP cocktail waitress. So like, we're like, that's like Janelle or like Portia, right? But like when I was watching her like video interview, like I feel like she had a lot more like calm and mature of a presence than I expected her to be.
Mm-hmm.
She's a new fan of the show. She said that like her family like religiously watches the show, but like she recently got into it when they said that she would be like a great fit for the show. So like she's watched a few seasons, but she's not like a super fan. So I feel like that's like a good like medium ground that like she knows what she's doing, but she's not gonna like overplay or anything like that. I just always worry about like showman's potential for a player like this. That's the only downside. But I don't know. I think she's a really good pick here.
Well, at least she moved right. She went from Pittsburgh to Miami instead of Miami to Pittsburgh.
All right. Well, I have the next two picks here. So I'm gonna go with Chemo for my next pick.
Oh.
Chemo reminds me a lot of Jam Jam from Survivor in the sense that like he is like a really sweet guy, like a little like off the grid. Like he's our first Hawaiian house guest too, which is awesome. But he's like a big super fan of the show. So I feel like he's gonna play like really social like Jam Jam did, while Jam Jam was still like a really great, like strong strategic player, but people really underestimated that in him. And I could totally see that being the case for Chemo as well. So that's my next pick.
I feel like he's going to cry when he makes his HOH nominations. This is really hard, but it has to be done.
I'm not sure he would win an HOH, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think he would need to. I think he would be able to rely solely on his social connections.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't get to see much about him, so I apologize. I mean, a mattress sales rep, he has to deal with talk to a lot of people while they're laying down, which you will be doing in the Big Brother house.
There you go. So he's a
There
pro. Great connection there.
I do. I
Oh my
try.
God.
That's what I'm here for.
All right. Well, I'm going to make my last pick of the night here. So we have Brooklyn, Lisa, Mackenzie, and Matt. And
Are you gonna go, Matt?
I really don't want to.
You want a team of all men?
Okay. So that's
Oh.
a thing too. Like, I don't want like a sausage fest. And Matt really reminds me. Actually, I'll say that for when whoever picks him. I'm gonna go with Mackenzie as my last pick. Although I'm really not crazy about her. Like, she looks like a Fox News anchor, and
she's like a lot of people I've seen reporting the news the last 72 hours.
Not blonde. Not blonde.
She just like feels like a mean girl to me. Like I don't like her energy. I feel like she's gonna be a guy's girl as well. Like, she's gonna be the one to like ride out the girls' alliance right away. I don't know. Like it's giving like high school like rich bully to me. So not crazy about the pick, but we have slim pickings here at this point. So that's gonna round out my team is Mackenzie, and I hope my impression of her is wrong.
Kylan pointed out that she looks like Angela from Past.
Oh yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. When it's the same shit over and over again. I mean, she'll go far. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to, can you tell I'm a little spicy for not getting picked again this year? It is like in every person I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't care. I'm not, I don't care. Like, I really, like, she's just from Houston. There's not even a state after it on the description. If you notice that, like, what is that? Like, Houston, the planet? I mean, where is she from? Houston, what?
Planet Houston.
Planet Houston, Houston, we have a problem. Exactly. I don't have anything to say. She's going to make it far. She's going to have the most boring HOH ever. And that's it. Yeah. She'll be in the alliance of pretty people. Exactly.
I agree with that. All right. Well, Aaron, let's hear your last pick of the night.
I'm struggling actually because I have a reason to pick all three that are left.
Oh my God, I'm going last.
Because
no, I'm going last.
Jack is last. So there's Matt, there's Brooklyn, and there's Lisa. Oh God, I don't know why this person is speaking to me.
Do it, Aaron. Do it. Do it.
I'm only picking them because when I first looked at them, they were a big question mark. And I don't have any older people on my team. I feel like my team is relatively young. And my instinct was to pick Matt, but then I was like, no, because Matt's my Luke. Spoiler alert. Matt was my prediction.
Same.
I could see it.
Same.
So in lieu of Matt getting kicked out the house, I think you know what? I already have one chef. Let me pick the second chef. Because I looked at them and I said, this is Chef Joe and Jen City in one person.
Yes.
So it's a celebrity chef with Lisa. For some reason, I feel like Lisa's going to get far. Kind of has like that Bowie Jane kind of
I was going to say in the same way
like
Bowie.
Jen City, Bowie Jane. Like that kind of older person with like the fun hair, but like
she's gonna live in that
doesn't
pink
really
pony
do
room.
anything in the game, but still is there. I don't know. I just kind of see Lisa in the end game for whatever reason, and as a chef. So I do feel like if Lisa and my other teammate Tucker kind of, because there was a lot of people were saying they wanted to work with the older people, so I could see a natural Lisa Tucker connection if they both like to cook. I don't know. Cooking brings people together or whatnot.
Some of the people that cook won the show.
Yeah. I just, yeah. Why not, Lisa? I guess.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did I look like this when I put purple in my hair last year, Tyler? Be honest with me. Was it ridiculous?
You were missing the little pink clips on the other side there, but I think you were not too far off from this. Yeah.
I can't, being 47, and I went through my last turn of colored hair last year, and it was like a maroon purple. And I don't know why I did it, but I did it like under the hair and some highlights, and it just, I just looked in the mirror and I'm like, why are you doing this? You are freaking grandma.
Oh wait, I just realized Lisa and I are almost the same age, so I don't know why I'm talking about this. Lisa's only 33.
I was gonna say Rubita is older than Lisa.
Yeah. But I think
Lisa's not aging well.
The picture's doing Lisa is not doing Lisa justice.
Nope.
I think.
No, and neither is the hair. I think she's cute, but like I can't co-sign anyone putting freaking weird ass colors in their hair past a certain age. We look ridiculous. I did it last year. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
My son even was like, why?
I almost picked Brooklyn, but I was like, maybe Lisa's doing something, you know? I don't know.
Is she?
I know, but I want to think that
all of her interviews.
I feel like Lisa could be a surprise. I feel like if anybody's going to be a surprise, it's going to be Lisa because I don't know what I got from the interview.
She's the Bowie Jane of the season. Congratulations!
Yeah, that's why I picked her. I was like, yeah, I just feel like
Bowie was very close to winning last year.
I know. That's the yeah.
Who is she related to? Is she like related to someone famous, or is she's a celebrity chef?
She's a chef for celebrities in LA.
So she cooks for celebrities, but
she
she's not a celebrity.
Yeah, she's not a
Who's
celebrity.
she cook for?
I'm sure she'll mention. I'm sure that'll be
rich and famous. I guess.
Yeah. She'll drop her resume on the show.
Yeah, make sure you get it the first time, because you won't be able to rewind it.
All right. Well, Allison, you have the last pick. Oh, she cooks for Paris Hilton. Interesting.
Okay.
That girl don't look like she eats. What is she cooking her?
Yeah, she is an organic girl. Doesn't want to try the slop, so I'm a little worried about Lisa for that. But
oh god,
yeah.
Okay, who's left?
Matt.
So Allison, you make the last pick, and whoever you do not choose will be Jackie's last.
Brooklyn was the one that was like just under a super fan. She was saying like, "Oh, I'm kind of like." That's why I almost picked
Mega
Brooklyn.
Mother.
Brooklyn is the one that has the relations with Aaron, I believe. Not me, but like BB15 Aaron.
Oh, okay. Jackie.
Are we making a deal here?
Do you want to make a deal? What do you want to do here? I feel like you and I should discuss.
We gotta make a deal. Okay, so I made a list of 10 people of the cast. Before we started this, I actually looked at the Instagram video and the picture, and I was like, ooh, 10 people who am I interested in? And one of the 2 people that are left is still on my list.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're actually my 4th pick. So I'm real close.
Who is it?
It's Brooklyn.
Okay, I'll take Matt. I'll take the Matt.
I don't want you to have to be stuck with Matt. Though.
It's okay. I'm not going to be stuck with him long. Once he opens his mouth, I'm sure. Before we even get the feeds, he'll be gone.
Oh my God.
There will be a statement on Twitter before the live premiere, I'm sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up Matt. Matt. Of course I get Matt. Why would I get Matt?
You know who Matt reminds me of? Nate from Euphoria.
No.
That character.
No.
Not Jacob Elordi, but like the character of Nate.
Oh.
And I feel like Mackenzie is gonna be his Maddie. Like I see that being like a really icky, evil.
Oh, I see it. I
romance.
see it already, and I don't like it.
I can
don't want
see
that
it in their
show.
eyes, both of them.
Oh no.
Matt, 25, hometown Loganville,
Get the
Georgia.
McMatt out of here. I don't want it.
Yeah, he's from Loganville, Georgia, and his current city is Roswell, Georgia. What?
Oh, Roswell's
You're in the
rich.
same state. I don't care what different
Roswell's
cities
a
you live in.
rich area. I did DoorDashes there. It's a
Interesting.
kind of
Where?
place. Roswell. It's north of Atlanta.
Loganville is where my family lives in Georgia.
Yeah, it's like north of Atlanta, but yeah.
What did he say? He said, I don't have my notes because they're smelling like milk right now, bananas. I had something written down about him. He reminds me of Ray Romano from Everyone Loves Ray. Those are when I looked at him, because I love that. I love the show Everybody Loves Raymond. I watch it all the time. I don't know. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to go off of. He's going to be another one of the bros that walks around in swim trunks and shirtless with their mic around their neck or on top of his head like a little bandana. Don't you love it when they do that, when they tie the mic to their forehead like that? I didn't really notice that till last year. I think they made them stop doing it.
Probably.
I don't know.
I
The
feel
one
like
thing
it's
that
gonna- Go ahead, Aaron.
The one thing that gives me hope for Matt is all over his interview, he seemed to emphasize, like, hey, like, I've lived in the South my entire life. Like, I'm really excited to meet people that are different from me and meet people whose stories all matter. So I do think on that front, I feel like Matt hopefully will surprise us in a good way. Again, could still, not be the greatest, but he's going to try at least, which I do not hear from other people of that archetype. So
I don't know. Maybe, I can relate to, God, he's 25. He's the same age as the show. Ugh. Anyway, God. I was younger than him when I started watching the show. I was 23, and now I'm 47. When does it end? He looks like a young John Travolta-ish kind of guy.
a greaser.
But yeah, I can relate to the living in the South and desperately wanting to be around different kinds of people and learn and experience things that you don't get to experience down here. So I can relate to that. He may appreciate this experience a little bit more because of that. He may really get to know people. He could potentially really get to know each person. I could see him and Joey Rodriguez being buddies.
Yeah.
See, it's not even his like upbringing, like his background that gives me pause. It's like his speaking tone, like in these interviews, is so like.
Oh, I need to hear it. I can't remember what it sounds like.
It's very like condescending to me. Like it's very like, and I don't know if like that's just like. Maybe like I have like a wrong like first impression of him, but I feel like he's going to be the leader of like a big majority alliance of like pretty people, and he's going to be the first one taken out of that alliance like once it crumbles.
Oh God,
I feel like that's going to be him.
Tyler, this just fits right in. What do you think is going to work against you in the Big Brother house? And he's like, it's first impressions, because what people think when they very first see me is, man, this guy is a douche. This guy is a gym bro. This guy is super into himself.
Yeah.
And the voice doesn't help.
Yeah.
I do have to say the voice does not help. So yeah.
All right. Well, Jackie, that leaves you with our MAGA mother, Brooklyn.
I was just excited about her being a pageant girly, just like Taylor, and she's a wife and mother. And then, political views aside,
It's
She looks like
I say that nickname in jest. Like, of course, I don't agree with her views, but like, she could be like an iconic queen. Like, Rennie is a MAGA mother too. Let us not forget. You know, she could be a messy legend.
inappropriate.
But so why did Brooklyn like stick out to you? Why was she like your fourth pick overall?
it was the wife mother vibe, you know. I like, but in the 30s, like in like 30s wife and mother, not 50s with like college students, but 30s
Right.
wife mother, pageant queen. Spoiler girl was like, oh my gosh, I know her, I support her. So I'm like, yeah, you know, that's a good cosign for me.
Mm-hmm.
How old are her children?
Judging by what I saw on Instagram the other day, they're like, I think she has like one maybe like 12-year-old or 13-year-old daughter, and then her boys have to be like 10 and younger.
Oh God, you know what that means? That is a different
She's gonna
kind of
cry.
mother. That is not, when you get to, where I'm at, my son's been gone a while. I'm more patient. I'm a grandma, I'm okay. Shit
That's
happens
Angela.
kind of attitude. But when they're
That's Angela.
your kids and you're around them all the time and they're 13 and 10 and under, you just immediately just stop it. Quit.
Yep.
I hope that doesn't back to backfire, but I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Her up in that
She's
HOH.
gonna miss her kids a lot. She's
She's
gonna
going to
cry.
be in pink fuzzy slippers in the HOH house.
You know who she reminds me of? Like, or how I could see her playing this game? I feel like she's going to be in the center of a lot of these fights. I feel like she's going to play really strong, like really aggressive. I feel like she's going to be like Libra from Big Brother 10. Like, that's kind of like what I think is like best case scenario for her. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I could see it.
I kind of think if Amanda was the mom.
Oh.
I can see that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the great thing about Libra is she handled that whole situation in Big Brother 10 like a strung out, stressed out mom would. You're screaming, you're yelling, anybody want cake? Who wants cake? I picked it up on the way home from working a 10-hour day job, so I better eat this fucking thing. That's my French. But that's what, you know what I'm saying? You get strung out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see. But I think she's gonna be she's gonna keep it messy, which I'm always here for in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I want it messy. Look at my team, for Christ's sake.
So that's our draft team here. So I'll post a screenshot of this to Twitter and pin it, so we'll be keeping track of it all season long, and update it all season long too. So, but just real quickly, like there is going to be a 17th house guest that apparently like these house guests are voting on whether or not they want them to enter the game. So first, like logistically, how we're going to handle that is just like Sari last season. Whichever team like lost their first person like inherited that 17th house guest. So if it's an eviction first, then whoever the first boot will just be replaced by whoever this 17th house guest is. But if there's an expulsion like Luke was expelled like before the first eviction, so I ended up getting Sari because of that. So if somebody gets canceled before the first eviction, the 17th house guest will replace just whoever goes first, basically. But who do we think, like, are we thinking it's going to be like a returning player or like an America's player type of like AI thing? Like, what do you guys think?
I've heard it's a returning player and they're voting on it.
Okay. So it's like an actual person. It's not like that BS that we just saw in the circle where it's like
if you could AI generate your perfect housemate, who would it be? Pick from these returnees. And then it's like actually them in the house. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So not Fanbot.
I don't want the house. We'll win.
See, I think it could be like somebody like almost like America's player, but like instead of calling it America's player, it's like the AI player, and like we the fans are like influencing, like teaching that AI like how to play Big Brother. So we're like deciding like who they vote for, just like America's player was in Big Brother 8. I think that could be a really fun thing.
Could be.
So I don't know. That's my hope. That's my guess at least.
Who's going to lead the charge here? Because whoever they vote in, there's going to be that one mastermind in this group that's going to turn around and go, okay, guys, it doesn't matter who we vote in. They're nominated first and they're going no matter what. Deal?
Cedric is going to say that.
Matt.
Okay. I'm just thinking.
Matt?
Because Matt, because Matt wanted to go after the super fan. So, like, if there's a returning player, absolutely.
Yeah.
Going to do that. So, yeah.
Alrighty. Well,
God,
I want us.
Thomas said they pull another Survivor in Boston, Rob. I can't anymore.
I can't do it.
No,
I need a break.
I'm so Boston Rob fatigued.
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
But if it's Kim Bettina, I'll be here for that.
Oh, I would love.
Absolutely.
I would love.
Kim Bettina and Boston Rob both go into the Big Brother house.
If we have to deal with Boston Rob to get Kim Bettina, I'm okay with that.
I would be here for that.
Yeah. All right. So real quickly before we head out of here, I want to hear let's lock in an official first boot and winner guess. So Jackie, you go first.
I'm so sorry, Allison. I'm thinking Joseph is gonna be in there with the first boot. I know. I hope he stays, but that something about that mustache, it's just not.
He's not here to win hearts. He's here to win money.
And maybe not winner because I don't know who's gonna win, but Quinn kind of gives me Tucker vibes, so maybe Quinn will make it, last
Turner.
Yeah, Turner. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, baby.
All right, Allison. I want to hear your first boot and winner pick.
My first boot's probably gonna be. It's either gonna be Kenney or Angela.
So, yeah.
Which from my team is going to be the first boot?
I don't know. I really feel like I have no idea because who I said last year it did. So the only thing unpredictable these days about Big Brother is pretty much who goes first these days.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to vote out the older person, all of that. And so you don't know. Jackie, who's the second guy on your list?
Cedric.
Cedric. I can see Cedric and Tucker nominated and one of them going first. And they win the veto and Lisa is her name goes up. I don't know. It depends on who's the HOH. Who's winning the first HOH? I got to see the HOH to really make it.
Brooklyn said she really wants it.
She did.
Between Cam or Brooklyn, first HOH.
Brooklyn's nominating Joseph and Chemo. You think?
I don't want it to happen, but I kind of think Chemo might be first boot. I'm kind of getting Ovi vibes,
Yeah.
Yeah. That or Quinn. Because especially if Matt's in control or has influence over the person who's I just feel like Matt's going to zero in on Quinn for whatever reason.
And who's your winner pick, Allison?
Overall?
Yeah.
Joseph.
All right. There you go.
If this guy wins, oh my God.
Aaron, who's your first boot and who's your winner?
I'll say my first boot is Chemo. The winner, looking at this group, because we just had Jag. We had just had a Jag win. I don't want it to be. I honestly think if he's not expelled, Matt.
If he's not expelled first, Matt.
Yeah.
That could be a whole separate draft, most likely to get expelled.
But you know who my second choice to be expelled was? Tucker.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's why I said I feel like Tucker either is gone early or is really a winner contender. But yeah.
All right. And did you say your winner yet?
Matt.
Matt, okay.
Wow.
All right.
I don't
gonna
want
say,
it, though.
yeah. I'm gonna say the first boot is. I'm gonna say give me Chelsie.
Oh,
I don't know. Like just looking at her here, like
Which one's
she just gives
Chelsea?
me like
Christmas vibes.
Chelsea. Yeah,
Which one's-
exactly. Yeah. Like just like she doesn't really know what she's doing, and she like plays a little too hard. Like I don't know. Like I could see like a very similar first boot situation. And then for the winner, or I can see Cedric being the first boot and like the most iconic first boot like ever. Like he could just be like that entertaining and crazy. And then for the winner, I'm gonna go all in on Quinn. And if he is the winner, like it's gonna be a very fun season. So I have high hopes. I'm like manifesting good energy for Big Brother 26, please. All right, so that does it. That's our draft.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to say, Thomas C. said for Joseph, it's vote Pedro.
Yeah.
Like Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah.
There you go. Alrighty. Well, so we'll be back tomorrow night, right, Allison?
Yes, I am doing a patron live watch.
Ooh.
And that's all I'm doing tomorrow night, just for the premiere episode. And then Thursday night, I will do another live watch, and then we'll go into the show. Yeah, we'll do a regular show after that.
Cool.
Yes, get excited, people. Get
Alrighty.
excited.
Yes, Big Brother season is here.
Rev it up.
Alrighty.
Whoa.
Well, Jackie, Aaron, thank you guys for joining as well. Always good to share the mic with you guys.
Yes, thank you. We'll have to reconvene and see how it's going here soon. We should all come back. Why don't we all, if we can, the four of us come back Thursday night?
Yeah.
If you're available, let me know. Let us know.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I am so curious to see how right and wrong I am about my team.
Oh my goodness.
I know. That's why I
hope my
love
team
doing
is
the draft.
tolerable. Yeah.
I'm in bed. Like, don't tag anyone in your post, Tyler. Don't
No,
tag
I
us.
know.
We don't want to be tagged.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys when we see you. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.